Hello around the real Landia. Coach Rick here with another Coach's Corner. Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. What is it? Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, coast to coast. Any of you guys ever listen to that? Anyway, how are we all doing out there? Are you giving your gift? I hope so, because we need it. The world needs you, needs your gift. Give it, give it. How do I give it? Give your heart. To put it the most simple way, give your heart. As an artist, of course, we're choosing to express that through our art forms, through our craft. And what is going to be most important in that is that we practice our craft so that we can give it powerfully and effectively. Sound good? I think so. And practice is performing, guys. It's all practice. It's all practice. It's all a learning opportunity. You hopefully are learning something new every time you act or play or paint. I think we get caught up in, I got to do so I can perform and arrive. You never arrive, but you will have moments along the way that'll blow your mind, and probably many others if they get to witness it. I've come to really like the ones that no one witnesses but me and maybe my scene partner. I tell the class all the time, it's got to be about the work. It's got to be about the work. And I'm not a fan of shooting on people, right? You should do this way. You have to do it that way. No, it's the opposite of how I like to work. But it can be really powerful if you let it be about the work. It can be incredibly powerful. I think it's going to give you that longevity that you want. It's what's going to make you a lifer and be able to do it for the rest of your life. Because if you're just waiting for the next gig, it can be a really long time. And if that's the only level of satisfaction, it's going to make it much more difficult. So my last installment, I made, it was the invitation. I think that was the last one. I don't think I've done one since then. I did take a week off. I didn't record one last week. Now, I know I got a couple in the bank with Aaron, and so you guys might not notice that I didn't do one. But in the same light that I don't plan these out, I'll have an idea, I'll have something I want to talk about, but I want it to be honest and in the moment. It's created on the spot, it's not scripted. That's on purpose. Because I want it to be honest. So a couple of things that came up, and I've spoken to this before, and it was just powerfully reiterated. You're never going to get everybody in the room. You could be performing, and there could be someone absolutely adoring you, loving you, and sitting right next to them. In that exact same moment, someone could be hating you. So, knowing that, and knowing that as an audience member, don't kill the messenger. You might not like something that someone is saying. Well, that might be a double reason to listen to what's being said. There might be something really important in there, but something in you was triggered. Something for whatever reason. Doesn't matter what the reason is. That's your work to do and what your triggers are. I'm not responsible for your trigger. I'm responsible for my own triggers. Just as you are responsible for your own triggers, not what is triggering me. Right? That's being responsible in this world. That's what we got to do. And so in this, I had my class. I really wanted to listen to it because things had come up in class for me. And yeah, someone had a reaction. And, when I do a coach's corner, I'm also in the around the real realm, which to me gives me even more freedom than I experience in class sometimes in terms of use of language, in terms of attitude, play, tongue in cheek, things like that. And yeah, and I said it in this last Monday's class because we had a discussion about this. I said, yeah, I went a little old school. And what I don't want lost was the point that I really wanted to get across. And that's what I want to get to. But I think there's some good points along the way. You're never going to get everybody in the room. Don't kill the messenger. Check yourself before you do that, for sure. And also, shoot, there was another one, and it's escaping me right now. Don't kill the messenger. Sorry. So I want to communicate this in a different way. Oh, but you know what? I am being honest. Yes, it is real for me. This wasn't the point either. And while I'm sorry if what you heard upset you, I'm sorry that it upset you. I'm not apologizing for what I said. I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to remove it. Because there was someone who expressed that they were moved to tears by my message and the love that I had for them. Exact same thing they listened to, right? Is one right? Is one wrong? Nope. Let's get out of the right and wrong thing, guys. Everybody's place and point is valid, valued, honored, and respected. I oftentimes invite people to email me. Ooh, by the way, I finally got an email. I actually got a messenger message first. Hey, did you get my email? And I'm like, no. I'm like, which email? And then I thought, oh crap. I haven't checked the Gmail. I check that like once a week because I haven't been getting a lot of email on that one except junk. And he's like, oh, well, maybe if I spelled your name right. The Coach Rick at gmail.com, TheCoachRick at gmail.com. I've often said, you got any questions, any things you want me to talk about? You want to tell me I suck? That's always been an open invitation. The door's always been open. And what was great was that a student who was upset by my message came to me. And quite quickly, it was able to be resolved once I was able to actually communicate because I was at work when I got the initial communication. Communication can solve anything, guys. Don't jump on an assumption. Don't jump on a fucking trigger and then pull a trigger and kill someone or something. Don't do that. I saw a great quote today, and I think it was Plato or Socrates of like, nothing should ever be done in anger. Like the only thing you should ever do when you're angry is, be quiet, shut your mouth, something. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. It was a good one. But what I've learned in my weekly class of Monday night that has been going on for, well, it'll be 7 years this May. Okay. We're going on 7 years, folks. So we're at 6.5 almost perfectly, right? It's December 7th. May 2nd was the first class. And I remember that because it was my daughter's birthday. This class has grown, has evolved, and it just keeps getting, I don't want to say better, but more powerful, stronger, and moving faster. People are definitely moving faster. Is it because I'm getting better? No, not at all. But the space is growing and is getting stronger for sure. And it shows in the work. And for me, I'm always looking how we can elevate it. I've always had ideas about it, and I expressed some of those. Some of which are bringing back to earlier installments of, along with giving your gift, also being a great audience member and a great class member. And being a great, if you're an actor or a crew member on a film set, being a great crew member. Let's add that to it, okay? When the shot is done, the director calls cut. Do you immediately break out into conversation and not even being mindful of your volume and having a good old time chatting up the actors or chatting up the crew members or whatever? I would say no. Why? Well, you want to honor and respect the space. Yeah, sometimes there's going to be a release. Someone's going to need to do something. But what I see often is the director's talking to the DP or to the first AC or to an actor. That space to me should be protected, respected, and honored. Be mindful, be respectful. Give the director space to think. Give the teacher or the coach space to think. But I didn't want to just come at it from, you need to respect the coach. It's a weak motivation. It's like, I want to be rich. Money, as a business coach, anybody knows, money is the weakest form of motivation. But if we treat this space for what it, in my opinion, truly is, a sacred space. Anybody who's ever at church, I was an altar boy. Catholic school my entire life, kindergarten through college. And I had 2 periods in my life, significant periods, where I thought I wanted to become a priest. That was real for me growing up. That's a very sacred space. They teach you, right? This is the sanctuary. This area is the sanctuary. Great word, sanctuary. Maybe that's the word, because it is your sanctuary. Your class should be. It should be that well that you go to drink, to replenish your soul. Again, there you say I use the term should. It could be. I know it is for me. And what I truly want is for you to see, witness, and experience the magic that I am, that I because it is about the work. The job will come when it comes. If it goes to someone else, like I heard just today with a little video I shared recently, I shared with a couple of friends. If someone else gets the job, that's their blessing, not your blessing. Your blessing's on the way. Be happy for their blessing. Be happy for your blessing. I'm probably over time. I said, oh gosh, I'm way over. I apologize. The sacred space, the sanctuary. That's the point of the invitation. That's what I really wanted. And I hope I communicated it in a better fashion here. But more to come on that email. I'm kind of excited about it. So feel free to email me. Much love to you all. We will see you next time in Coach's Corner around the Riolandia. God bless. Take care. Peace. Love. Out.